think of it. We only have what, like
Couple of weeks left.
couple weeks left, not very many weeks. I feel like it's only like 2, or am I
like 2.5?
Yeah, I think 2.5.
Because the final, yeah, it's 2 weeks and 2 days. Because the final closes on the 25th.
Okay.
That's gonna be crazy. I have to go to girls' camp that day. Yippee!
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's at a really nice campsite, which is nice. So I can't complain.
How'd you guys do on the test?
I actually did a lot better than I thought I would.
Yeah,
I got an A, so I was shocked.
nice.
How'd you guys do?
I got like an 87 or something like that.
That's awesome.
Good, yeah, not complaining.
Hey, B's and C's and A's all get degrees.
Yeah.
That's right.
Did you do okay, Bailey?
Yeah, I got an A too.
Oh, good. Oh, this one's short.
Yeah, the homework is pretty short as well.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I've got it open. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Number 3.
For 3, I said C. I don't know if that's totally correct, but
Okay, I was gonna just check out the book because I reviewed this, but not in its entirety.
Yes, you look great.
So let me verify for you. Please hold. Okay, we are looking for the correlation. Okay, in addition to the shape or the form of the data observed in the scatter plot, we need to be able to describe the direction and strength of a linear relationship in data. We use the correlation coefficient to quantify the direction and strength of the relationship.
okay.
So I think it is,
C.
yeah, C. So we're good.
Okay.
Okay. When one variable, okay.
But they had like an inverse relationship. No, if it's negative, they both would go
Yeah,
down.
they do. So I said A.
Okay.
Other things, yeah.
Yeah, as one increases, the other one decreases is what it makes it sound like in the reading.
I think that's false.
Yeah, it's false. It says, notice how one point can influence the correlation coefficient. Yeah, they can dramatically affect, so false.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we gotta plug in some data.
Is there a sheet that we put it into?
Yeah, you use the quantitative inference procedure and you use the linear regression tab.
Yeah.
pretty much spits out everything you'd need in that worksheet. So I got 0.901
Me
for
too.
the correlation coefficient. So 0.901.
0.901, that's what you guys got, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So let's say, like, based on that, this is the part that I don't get. It's kind of subjective, it seemed like to me, but I'd say that it's positive and weak because it's not like a straight, it's not like a real line. It's sort of just a jumble of lines. They're heading in the same direction, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
New work.
I think it's positive and strong because, I mean, I get where you're coming from. It's not a straight line, but the data are really practically close together.
Well, yeah, and I guess the other
And
point is the coefficient is high, 0.9.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's closer to 1.
yeah, that's a good point.
Um,
Okay, positive and strong. I like that.
That makes sense
Yeah.
to me.
yeah, I think in the announcement she posted for this lesson,
Mm-hmm.
it said something like, if it's under 0.45, it's weak. And then
Oh,
if it's between that and like 0.75 maybe,
Oh, I see that
it's
now. Yeah,
moderate. And then anything above that is strong.
0.75 is strong. Okay, that's good.
So that
I read
helps
that,
me a
but that
lot.
didn't click. That helps a lot.
Yeah.
sense. Okay.
That's just what
Thank you,
I thought.
baby.
No problem.
Okay.
One is A. Sorry,
One
R
is,
equals
yeah, one is A.
1.
No,
R
wait.
equals negative
Is
1
it
should be.
R1? R equals 1 is 1. So number 1
Yeah.
is the second one.
Yeah, yeah, and then
R
R
equals
equals
1.
negative 1 should be 4, I think.
Yeah.
And then the rest, I think, are just sort of like negative 0.6 is probably 5.
I voted 6. I think. Maybe not.
Right.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
I
6.
vote as
Oh, okay,
well.
wait, sorry, I didn't see 6. So 5,
Okay. That's okay.
So
so
negative 0.6 is 6.
0.6
Yeah.
is 6. That looks good, yeah.
Okay.
I'd say
Then
positive.
R equals
Go ahead.
0. I think it's 3.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just kind of a blob.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 and 5. So I think 2 is the positive one. So 2. I mean, 2 is 0.95.
Yeah, that makes sense. It looks right.
And then
Yeah.
5 is the negative.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Try this again.
There was more data from the last one we did, so you got to make sure to delete the
Yeah, delete the rest.
rest.
There's a lot more data on the last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got 0.728.
Um, wait, where's this number? I'm losing my mind.
So it's the R value in H8 in cell H8.
I got it.
I actually typed in mine. I put correlation coefficient because I couldn't remember it either.
So yeah, I got 0.728.
Yeah, me too.
So
And that's
based on the curve, we say positive and strong again. Because moderate isn't a choice.
those are really.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's see how we did.
$100. Look at that.
100. Yeah. Go us.
You guys feel comfortable moving on to the next one? We don't have to, but
I don't mind, but Greg, I know you're still at work, so do you care if we do the other one so we don't have to meet
No,
Wednesday?
I mean, I didn't get a chance to read like I did on this one, but if it's kind of like the same thing, but try it.
Okay, let's try it. Is this one short too, Bailey?
it's 15 questions, so not terrible. I guess it does have like y equals mx plus b included in it.
Uh-oh.
But for the most part, it just kind of clarifies like why we put x and y where we do.
Okay.
Makes sense.
You have to walk us through it, Bailey.
Okay, I will. All right, so given the linear regression equation, what is the slope? Okay, so the slope would be m or b1, which is right here. It's 1.5. It's right next to the x. So the slope is always right next to x.
So is that given in the Excel sheet?
Yeah, like when you put the data in.
Yep.
Yeah, so for the last, yeah. So if you look, let me pull up my screen share. Hopefully I can explain a little bit better.
No, you're good.
This is the same one we just did for the last test. This same.
Yeah.
Test.
Yeah, so that makes it easier. So B right here, it says y integrated and slope.
Oh.
Okay, so our slope is going to be 0.042. Wait.
The y-intercept would be the 1.296. So 3 is 1.296.
Yeah, H13. Yeah. But I guess
And then
What
this
I'm
slope
confused about.
0.42.
I guess what I'm confused about is like,
Do we have to type that into the, put that into the equation?
what I'm confused about is that like it gives us 2.0 as the y-intercept, and then 1.5 as the slope.
Like
So
you
I
have
don't
to
know why
plug
it's
that into the
different.
equation.
No, because when you input the data, then it calculates it for you. I just don't understand why it's different. So I guess what we could do is just try. We could try putting in the one on the Excel sheet.
And see what happens.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't understand why that's different.
114, that's what I got for the slope.
Yeah, that's odd because the BO, yeah. That's odd. Because you almost think,
But I mean, if it has us plug in the data, right?
oh, it's
Then
not telling us to use that data. Read the question again. It says, for question 3, it's not telling you to use it. It says you use the following data set in the homework. It doesn't, it's not telling us to use it until question 6.
oh, okay, yeah. So let's just go with what they put
Okay.
there. Thank you.
So it would be 2.
Yeah, 2.0.
2 and 4 would be 1.5.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
And then we just need to do some math for 5.
So 16 times 0.25 plus 3.
1.
No,
That's
minus
negative
3.
3.
Yeah.
So 1.
That's what I got. Assuming I did my math right.
I got 1. Let me do this good. Because it's 0.25 times 16, which is 4, plus negative 3 gives you 1.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Yep, I agree.
1.0.
Now we use it.
Yeah, now we use it. Yay. Okay.
I guess I would say it's hot dog shape.
And I remember that from the reading.
Yeah, it's hot dog shape for sure.
Okay.
At least that's my vote. Yay.
Based on the shape.
Wouldn't we say because it's 0.728 that it's, wouldn't that mean that it's A?
So in the videos it talks about if the y integrated is negative, that it's not appropriate to assume anything just because, like, you can't get a negative score on a test or
No way I
like
could.
a negative measurement, a negative measurement. And so that's when it would be inappropriate.
Okay, so
But I think you could get 1 as a score on a test. I mean, it's possible, it's not likely, but.
So does that mean A then, or does that mean B?
well, the y-intercept is 1.296. Does it matter if it's just, is it simple as if it's positive or negative, or is it?
That's what I'm not sure. So, let's just go with A. I mean, I think it's possible to get like a score of 1, and it's not negative. So, what do you guys think?
Well, I'm just trying to look. Okay. Yeah, it says, in other words, simple linear regression is not appropriate when the graph shows a curved linear shape, suggesting a nonlinear relationship. We apply simple linear regression when the two variables show a linear shape. If the data look like a random scattering of points, we would conclude there is no linear relationship. So I think it's A.
Okay. So we're just looking at the shape, not like the numbers.
I think so, yeah. At least it's what the reading says, right above the shape.
Yeah, so because we answered hot dog above, we should say A.
Uh-huh. I think so.
Yeah.
It's not, then we know it's B.
How many observations?
Is it 138?
142 minus 1, 2, 3. 142 minus 3, so 139, I think. Wait, hold on.
Does that not calculate it anywhere in the Excel file?
It does when you add all the stuff. We'll when you look at how many it is. But are we counting both of them, or are we counting just one?
I don't know. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
Maybe this was
Okay.
So let's see if we can figure it out here.
I mean, I think since we're comparing both sets of data, we should just count 1, if that makes sense.
What do you mean?
Because, like,
Count the X and the Y as 1 instead of 2.
what's that? Sorry.
Count the X and the Y as 1 instead of 2.
Yeah. Just because we're comparing both, like the dots are comparing both.
Right.
So
Does that make sense?
39 is what I come up with. Did you guys get 139 for that one?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1.296 for the y-intercept?
Yeah, 1.296 would be the y-intercept. I'm just trying to look at one more thing and see if I can find the other answer. Okay. And then does that mean the slope is 0.042?
Yeah.
How would we figure out 11 if we know
So you can do it by calculator, or you can plug it into the Excel sheet.
Oh, you can't? How do you do it in
Yeah,
the Excel?
so there's a blue box right above your scatter plot,
Yeah.
right under X.
So if I put 0.042,
In
that way you plug in the X, right?
Yeah,
That's the
X would be
slope.
4.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's what that said.
You're fine.
your
So does that mean the predicted value is 1.462?
Yes, it does.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
I like when Excel gives the answers.
Mhm. Okay. So let's see.
So 1.546?
So over here it says confidence interval on the Excel spreadsheet.
Okay.
Oh, so I think we're looking for the confidence interval for mu y. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, wait.
So I think it'd be 1.945.
So if you
How
add
did you figure that out?
X, wouldn't you have to have 6 as the X? Because it says data for X as between 1 and 6.
This is, I think we're talking about a new thing now.
I don't know, it's saying what is the maximum predicted value of X for these values, for Y, for these values of X. So I'm wondering if 1 through 6 are X values that we put into that thing.
So you need what we have plugged in for the Y value is the 1 through 6.
No, we'll want to plug that into the X where the blue thing is, I think, but I'm not sure.
I guess. Oh, no. So if you look over here, the response variable or y,
Okay.
it's all between 1 and 6.
Yeah.
So X needs to stay 4, in my opinion. And then the confidence interval for mu y, the highest one is 1.945. That's what I'm assuming. So.
1.945.
So just 1.
Wait, but it says hint, because there is a positive correlation, you can use the largest X value to find the largest predicted value of Y.
X value. Oh, so you think we do put 6?
I think we put 6 there, and then we come out with the predicted, whatever the predicted value is, which is 1.546. Because that's the predicted Y.
Okay.
Is that, I only say that just because the hint says that.
Okay. Let's
But
try.
I don't
Well, I don't know. I feel bad now because
So what are we putting
it
for
does not
12?
talk about any of this.
Fine, Bailey. 1.546. Worth a
And
shot, right?
how did you get that again? Sorry.
So what I did is in that little X where it says X and then it has the blue, because in the hint it says,
Yeah.
because there's a positive correlation, we can use the largest X value. I'm assuming they're referring to between the 1 and 6. And 6 is the highest value to find the largest predicted Y value. So if you put 6 into that blue space, you get 1.546 as the predicted Y.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's just what confuses me is that when we put in. Oh, never mind.
Maybe I'm overthinking this, but does it matter if 6 isn't actually one of the Y? Oh, it is. Never mind. I see one. Okay. I think that's good.
Okay.
1.5. I like that.
Sounds good.
And you said 1 to 13.
I have no idea on 13.
I just
What?
think that
1 and
because,
2,
like,
isn't it? Aren't they both 1?
yeah,
You can
both
only
the
have one X and one Y.
Yeah, because over here, both of the explanatory variables, they are exactly the same, so that's what I think.
A 1, so we're putting B.
And
Same for 14.
I think so too.
Yeah, it says the dependent or response variable is a variable which is affected by what happens to the other variable. So I think it's 1 and 1. Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay, so it talks about this in like the videos. So if we are given the circumference of the hat, then we are supposed to predict the size of the hat. So the circumference is going to be the X variable because that's what we're given. And then the size of the hat will be the Y variable because that's what we're trying to predict.
So D?
Well, it's asking for what the response variable is, and the response variable is what? So you take the circumference, and that's the, what do you call that?
That's the explanatory, yeah.
And then the result. So
yeah,
I think
and then so because we're predicting the size of hat, that's the response we're going to get.
Yeah, so it would be A because the size of the hat because it's the variable being predicted, right? It's not what we predict. Okay. Yeah, let's see what we did. We got 4 wrong.
Ouch. Okay, well, I guess we can come back to it on Wednesday too.
So
And
it's
then,
just the numbers ones.
Yeah, that's fun. That's interesting.
yeah.
Well, I mean, we're so close, I'd almost rather just finish. Is that horrible?
No, that's fine with me. I just,
But what do you think, Greg?
if you guys wanted to go.
You mean just be okay with 76?
Or
I am.
either we do it and we like try and do it better, or we can come back to it Wednesday, or we can just be good with it.
I'm good for.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm still going to go back and look at it myself, but I don't know that I'm going to retake it. I'll reread it just for my own edification,
Okay.
but I don't know that I'm going to retake it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's totally fine.
I'm
Haley.
just totally lazy like that, though.
You're totally fine. And you're still at work. You're not even at home, so I would want to go home.
Yeah.
Then there's that. Then there's that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
do
stay
this.
with you.
Okay, Bailey and I will stay, and if we figure it out, we'll send it to you because you
Cool.
need to go home.
I
If
still
we
will
can't
read it.
figure it out, then it's no water under the bridge for anybody.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm cool with 76. All right.
okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right.
So
See
we're
ya.
not going to meet Wednesday then, right? And we'll meet it. Or wait, do we need to meet on Wednesday to discuss the project? Or are you okay, Bailey?
I think I'm okay. All I have to do is input the data and then put it in like a Word document, right?
I think so, yeah. The other one wasn't that hard. I just struggled with the graphs, so I hope I did it right.
So do I. So I'm glad you could use the data that I sent.
Yeah, no, the data you guys sent was great. I just was having a hard time with the graphs. So I was able to get all the data I needed, like the means and the standard deviation. I just don't know if I did the graphs right. So
Okay.
we'll see. So, but yeah, so if you're good, Bailey, so I guess just email us if you need if you have questions or anything, and I'll email you the data sets that I had from my stuff too, because I never sent yours over, because mine over to you. So I'll just send you the spreadsheet that I had with all 3 data sets on it in one.
Cool.
And you are free to go, Greg. And we'll see.
Right.
We'll meet again on Monday, right? Because when's our final part? Wait, when's our final due?
It's not next week, but the week after.
Okay. So we'll meet on next Monday.
Cool.
Okay. See you guys.
All right.
See you then.
See you guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Bye. Bailey, I have to go pull like 2 things out of the oven really quick. Can you wait like
Perfect.
2 minutes? Okay,
Absolutely.
I'll be right.
All right. I'll try to figure out what I did wrong. So.
You didn't do anything wrong. We did something wrong. We were all figuring it out. I'll be right back. So hold on.
All right.
Okay, I'm back. I can't hear you. I was like, oh, now I can. Did you figure it out?
No, I haven't yet. I'm watching the video right now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start entering the numbers, or what the ones we got right.
Oh, you're good. I'm just looking in a couple of other places to see if I can
Okay.
find it.
Okay. I'm just wondering if we have the data in the wrong spots.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Is if it's just a matter of like maybe something was plugged in
Okay.
wrong.
Yeah, so it says here, be sure to use the confidence data for the explanatory variable. Yeah, we have it backwards. That's why it didn't work.
Oh. So did we need to put the data in differently?
Yeah, so the confidence rating mean, that needs to be X. Let me double
Confidence.
check. Yeah, it needs to be X, or the explanatory.
Show me what you mean.
Okay, yeah. Let's see.
I can make sure I'm right.
Okay. So come here, or no, go to the group meeting quiz, and it says, be sure to use the confidence data for the explanatory variable, and that is X. So that needs to go in the first row.
And
First column. Yep, and then the score data is Y.
okay.
So we just have the data flipped.
Okay, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
We're not crazy. We did it right.
We did.
Not in the right order. Sorry, Daddy's gonna be home any minute.
Does he just sit at the door waiting for him? Or?
Yeah, when he has to go potty, he will sit at the door and wait and bark until somebody takes him out. So my husband's supposed to be in a minute now, though, so we'll see.
Okay.
We're so
And
good.
let's put 4 for X.
Okay.
Just because. Just
Is that what it was before? When we opened the Excel sheet?
what do you mean? Okay. Yeah, so 6 is hot dog, 7 is a.
Oh wait, hold on. A is true. He's very upset at me
Oh,
right now.
sorry.
No, you're fine. What was 3?
3 is 2.0.
Okay. And 4 is 1.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
5
5.
is 1.0.
And 6 is hot dog shape.
Mhm.
7 is A.
Yeah. I think we got 8 right. Yeah.
8 is
139.
So the y-intercept then is that 18.690.
Yeah.
And that would mean the slope is 12.695, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the predicted value is 69.469, right?
Yep.
Okay. And
I
then
should have one more.
12 would be if we make it 6, and then it's not. Does that mean it's 94.859?
Just a second here.
No, you're fine.
$94.859.
Yeah, 94.859.
Thank you.
You're good. 94.859. Yep. And then 13 is 1, 14 is 1, and 15 is A.
Let me just double check. 1, 8. Yep. I mean, that's gotta be it. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, 100%.
What? Sweet.
Stop sharing.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thanks, Bailey.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
What's that?
I'm going to send you the data in just a minute when I get off.
Yeah. And I'll try to get that done maybe even tonight.
Okay.
And then send it over to you guys, see what you think.
Okie dokie.
Before I turn it in. Okay.
No, but yeah, that'd be awesome because I don't think it's due till Saturday.
Great.
But if you want to do it early, I'm totally fine with that too.
I want to get stuff done by Wednesday so I don't have to worry about it.
I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I'm sending this over to you now. Okay.
Cool. Thanks.
Thank you over the data. If you need anything else, let me know.
Okay, will do.
Okay. See you later.
Right. See ya. Bye.